dirty ground, and Bubba...
Well, that was absolutely cock. Oh, hello. Sorry, I was getting a bit carried away there with that song. Great song, by the way. I've never played that before on the stream, but yeah, I quite enjoyed that song. Well, you've just seen it there, but I was actually doing all the movements. I was having a bit of a boogie to it. Nice, good song, actually. I quite enjoyed that song. So much so I forgot that I was actually on camera and I was still doing the moves. Welcome along to Dazzer's Football Stand. How are you all? Good to see you all back. It's the first stream in a while since Sunday. Since then we've had a vlog from the Cardiff game. That was cack. And we've got this stream tonight. Sheriff Tiraspol of Moldova take on Manchester United in the UEFA Europa League. Now, we had a pretty bad start last Thursday. Obviously, this is now a week since we heard the passing of Her Majesty the Queen, and the funeral comes up on Monday, and there'll be nothing coming up on Monday anyway. One, in respect of the Queen, and two, I don't think there's anything on Monday. So there you go. But welcome everyone to the stream. I hope you're all doing well. Make sure you get your predictions and your comments in the live chat. Your predictions are open until 5:45 tonight. That's when kickoff comes in this game in Moldova. Tiraspol, the capital of Moldova. And if you don't know where Moldova is, it's actually next door to Romania. So it's sort of southern Europe, sort of southern Eastern Europe in a way, if you want to class it as that. So there you go. Let's have a look at the live chat. Make sure you get your predictions in before kickoff. And also, excuse me, and also do us a favour, and please do drop a like on stream. I'm already done. So got me Iron Brew here. That's my first half can. I've got another one behind here. And just to prove I haven't picked up two cans at the same can, sorry. There you go. One there ready for the second half. And one there ready to open once we get to 10 likes. So you know that you'll get us to 10 likes on the stream, and that would be marvellous. So yeah, I've shared the content around on Insta, etc. So if you haven't already done so, please do share it around. It'll be great to see some people in the stream today. Doubt we'll get too many with it being the United in the Europa League. A lot of people can't be bothered to watch the Europa League, but in actual fact, some of the Europa League games have actually been more entertaining than the Champions League, although not this season. Some of the games in Champions League this season have been pretty phenomenal. Napoli on 6 points out of 6 against Liverpool and Rangers. I mean, that's interesting. We got Rangers versus Liverpool coming up in the next week or so. I can't wait to watch that. But in the meantime, United in what looks to be a pretty easy group, but what people don't realise is it's not going to be that straightforward. When we play against Real Sociedad away, they'll be looking to get 6 points out of 6 against us. And away in Spain, we don't have a great record there, apart from when we beat Celta Vigo, I believe, in the 2017 semi-final of this competition. We're away to Sheriff today. Now, Sheriff, obviously, as you remember, last season in the UEFA Champions League, did manage to get points off Real Madrid, of all teams, and have had a tendency of playing decent at home against teams like Real Madrid, Inter. So United are going to be up for a bit of a tough challenge, to be honest with you. It's one of the sides that I personally could have avoided, in fairness. But Omonia, in all honesty, United should absolutely demolish them. Whether they do that, though, is a different matter, because you know what United are like. The same as Borough. Don't make things easy for themselves. And neither Bayern, actually, in recent times. They've been playing poorly, but they did beat Barcelona 2-0. How sad. But the results have gone my way. Mask, if you don't know, the non-league team I go and watch quite frequently when Borough aren't playing. They won 3-1 at Guiseley. Adam Boyes, the man who scored 40 goals, scored again. Borough lost 3-2 to Cardiff after being 3-0 down. What a load of cack that was. United didn't play at the weekend due to the passing of the Queen, and also this is their first game of midweek, and Bayern got himself a win. So results have gone here and there for me. I suppose the news tonight: Harry Maguire again does not start. Hallelujah. And also, I'm surprised. I wonder when he's going to actually start him. But Casemiro is again on the bench for United. When is he going to start? That's what I want to know. Because it just seems like we've signed a player who's just never going to play. But maybe he sees him as a player who can come off the bench for the moment. I don't know. It's all down to what Erik ten Hag thinks. And they always say don't fix it if it's not broken. Or, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Wrong order. Wrong way around. But that's the old saying goes. And we're playing a different team to last Thursday as well. We've made 5 changes. Ronaldo, I think, does start again. We've got Marcus Rashford out, I believe, again. I don't know whether that's with injury or what. I did have a look at the lineup actually. We've got Vavane's back in defence again. Delors in defence again. Sancho, Anthony, Ronaldo looks like to be the main attack along with Bruno. De Gea in goal as well. But what surprises me about tonight is we're starting probably our strongest side. I mean, I'm not saying it definitely is our strongest side, but probably our strongest side. We're playing the full starting 11 tonight, so we're not underestimating Tiraspol, and they are a team that you really don't want to underestimate. You don't want to give them chances willy-nilly like we did against Young Boys, if you remember last bloody season, and they lost at Young Boys, who also took 4 points off United. So we'll see what happens there. But I can see why he's gone for the full starting 11. He doesn't want to lose tonight after that bad start, because 0 points out of 6 for United would be the worst possible start. Do get your comments in chat. I am just keeping half an eye on the chat as well. I will read them in a moment, just once I've finished saying what I need to say. I'm a bit surprised that he hasn't started the kids, but he has got some of the kids on the bench. He's got Garnacho on the bench. He's got a reserve goalkeeper, youngster goalkeeper, Radek Vitek on the bench. No sign again of Martin Dubravka, but he's also got Alanga's on the bench. I think he's been dropped. Cedar Iqbal, Charlie McNeil all on the bench. So I think some of them will come on at some point, maybe during the second half. But at the end of the day, it's all down to what Ten Hag thinks. If he thinks there's players that would be more suitable for this game, then that's up to him. At the end of the day, you got to respect the manager's decisions. Okie dokie, let's have a look at the live chat then. Don't forget to get your predictions in the chat, because your predictions are indeed open till kick-off, which is in 15 minutes. And I will indeed write them down. Joe Jumping, hello, welcome to the stream. News just came in, apparently Ben Foster's retiring. He's put a video up. It'll be on the news soon, probably, I'm guessing. I know Roger Federer has retired from tennis. Was that Dad shouting? Oh, no, it wasn't. He's talking to someone on the phone. He's in the bath, and literally he's the other side of this wall in the bathroom, so I can hear him. So if you hear anything coming through the wall, it's Dad in the bathroom. Is your dad okay since you went with me? One thing I forgot to ask 3-2 United. So, no, Dad's fine. But Mia wanted to go to one of the games. There was one of the games that Mia wanted to go to. And she said to me, "Oh, it'd be good if I was able to go." I said, "Well, I could ask Dad if it's against Cardiff Run. I don't think my dad was that bothered. He didn't miss, but I said to Dad, do you want to go to the game, or do you want to let me and Mia go together?" So, and he said it's against Cardiff, isn't it? So, it's not that he didn't want to go. He thought it would be good to give Mia a chance. He said, well, as much as I'd like to go, if Mia wants to go, then I won't stop her. Didn't miss anything after that first half. It was the worst 70 minutes of football I've seen this season. Last 20 minutes were good, but that was about it. So no, my dad let Mia have a chance and go to the match with me. It wasn't that he didn't want to go, he just thought it would be right to let Mia have a go. I did ask him though beforehand, so Mia seemed to enjoy it despite the result. But there you go. Don't forget, if you haven't already checked out the vlog, go and check it out. It wasn't the greatest vlog in the world, but well, I still did it, didn't I? Despite the crap result. Let's have a look here. 3-2 United, says Joe Jumping. Right, I'm going to start the predictions off. Now, I've gone for a United win. Not underestimating Sheriff, because I think non-United, we will concede. So I've gone for a United win, but I've gone 3-1. I was thinking about going for 3-0, but then I thought non-United Sheriff will score. And Sheriff have a decent side. So, yes, I did decide to go for 3-1 instead of 3-0, because I think Sheriff will score tonight. 3-2, says Joe Jumping. I'll write that down. Get your match predictions in the chat, by the way, before kick-off. Also, drop a like if you haven't already done so. That would be marvellous. 3-2 to United. Hello, Luca. How are you, mate? Luca AFC. Hi, big up. How are you? Not too bad. Thank you very much, pal. Drop a like on stream. You haven't already done so, guys. 2-1 Sheriff. To be honest, wouldn't shock me if that was the case with United. You know what United are like recently. Sam Pinder, welcome to the stream. 3-0 United. If I haven't got to you comment in a moment, I will do that in a moment. Oh, it hasn't put Sam Ponder this time. Thank Christ for that. 3-0 United. Fair enough. Anthony Donachie has gone for, if I pronounce that right, Anthony Donachie has gone for 3-1 United. Let me just spell this correctly. Donachie, as I would normally pronounce it, Donachie, because of my autism, but Donachie. Stephen Pearson, hi Daz, saw you at the Bovey Chelsea match ages ago, was so stunned I didn't talk. We should now go to all the Borough home games, pal. I won't be at the Birmingham game now. Is it Birmingham? Yeah, sometime in October. I won't be at the Birmingham game for different reasons. I'm not going to explain why, because I'm not allowed to. Right, what were the other comments here? Not playing kids is weird against Sheriff, gives some of them a chance. And I was a bit surprised, but at the end of the day, you got to respect what the manager decides to go for. They've just shown the highlights of Sheriff's win against Real Madrid, an unbelievable result there. United 4-1, says Harry Doherty. Cheers. Are you excited to go to the Riverside for 7:45 on Saturday? Against Wov, if it was against any team but Wotherham, I'd have been fine, but we're probably bound to lose against them with the way we played in the last game, in fairness. But 7:45 kickoff on a Saturday. What a weird kickoff time for us. Never been to a 7:45 kickoff on Saturday night. I've been to 5:30s, but on a Saturday night, you don't expect that. Big up, Dazzer lad. 2-1 Sheriff. Wouldn't surprise me. That's CJR4. I wouldn't be shocked if we lost. You know what United are like. Very, very unpredictable sometimes. Clean sheet, Maguire ain't playing. Well, yeah, but even when Maguire hasn't played, we've had a habit of conceding. And in actual fact, Maguire wasn't the reason why United conceded against Sociedad. It was down to Lisandro Martinez and the referee, and I still don't think to this day that the penalty should have actually been given, because I didn't think it was handball. But then people say, "Hey, you're a United fan, of course you'll say that." But in all fairness, there was loads of people who weren't United fans, and even they said it wasn't a pen. But Martinez was actually in the way they wanted to blame, wasn't he? Let's see if you can pronounce Sheriff Stadium. Well, I would if I'd actually seen the name. Where was I? Blah blah blah. 3-2 Sheriff Tiraspol. Yeah, well, makes a change to see us actually scoring more than bloody one goal a game would be great. But well, at the end of the day, it's your guys' opinion, and that's it. I won't have disagreements over it. I personally don't think United will lose, but if we did lose, then it wouldn't be too much of a shock for me, because don't forget the United did lose against Young Boys pretty embarrassingly last season. Sheriff have scored 3 goals already this tournament, but they were against Omonia, who statistically are probably one of the worst teams in the competition. So, I think all teams, Sheriff, Sostad and United, should beat Omonia in both games. I mean, if United don't beat Omonia, then there's something wrong. Imagine United get Conference League knockouts. To be honest with you, mate, I mean, in a way it's a bad thing for United, but I wouldn't be too annoyed, because that would just show that United are nowhere near the level that they need to be. And at the moment, they're not at the level that they need to be. They're not in the top 4 in the Premier League, for starters, where they should have been. They shouldn't have lost the first 2 games pretty embarrassingly, 4-0 against Brentford and 2-1 against Brighton, who have been a pretty good side, Brighton, this season, but I don't know if they're going to be that good now since they've lost Graham Potter, because he was the reason why everything clicked. But, if we got knocked into the Conference League, it would sum United up. And the thing is now, is if United don't finish top of this group, they have to play, if they finish second, they've got to play someone who's come down from the Champions League. I mean, we could be looking at Barcelona or something there. Barcelona or Inter. If that happens, and United lose, they're out of the Europa League completely. And I believe they drop into the Conference League round of 16. So the teams that lose the knockout, the teams that lose the playoff games after the group stage, will drop into the next league, which for United would be the Conference League, the round of 16s. But we need to finish at least top 2, but ideally finish top of the group would be brilliant. We're playing in Moldova. That's not Sheriff's. Hang on. Sheriff Tiraspol have their own stadium, but that didn't look like their stadium at all. That looked more like... No, that did not look like Sheriff Stadium. That looked more like the Moldova International Stadium. That looked more like their international ground. Let me just have a look. Where is this game taking place? Because that looked more like Moldova's international ground. I thought this was taking place at Sheriff's ground. I mean, it should be taking place at Sheriff's ground. Why would it not be taking place at Sheriff's ground? There's nothing wrong with it. Unless they share grounds with anyone, I don't think they do. Let's have a look. Let me have a look here. Sheriff. They're playing their home matches at a different stadium. Why are they playing it in a different stadium? So they're not playing in Tiraspol. They're playing in Chisinau. At the Stadionul Zimbru, which is, the national stadium of Moldova. Why is that the case? Last season, they were playing at their own stadium, but why are they not playing at their own stadium this season? I don't understand that, but oh well, at the end of the day, I'm not the guy in charge, but I don't understand why they're playing there. I'll give you the lineups in a moment, but a lot of injuries for United. Mason Greenwood is out. Oh, well, Mason Greenwood's out. Of course he's out. It's come up saying Mason Greenwood's on the bloody will not play this, and then I've realised why. Of course he's not playing. What an idiot. Yeah, well, of course he isn't playing. Martial's out with Achilles injury. Palestri's out with ankle. Marcus Rashford out with an injury. Wan-Bissaka's got a knock. Williams out with injury. And Van de Beek again is out with a knock. Referee, by the way, is Wachowski. I believe that's how you pronounce him. Wachowski. Wachkowski. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Guy from Portland, anyway. Tiraspol, by the way, anyone who does betting, 10-1 to win. United 1-4, 5-1 for draw. No European matches in Transnistria. You mean Transylvania? Due to Russian invasion of Ukraine. Ah, right. Fair enough. Well, I thought it was stranger. Scotty B, hello famous man, another L on the predictions. Prediction for this one, 3-1 Man United win. Yeah, you've been getting the Challenger predictions fine, but you haven't been getting Transnistria, not Transylvania. Transnistria? I never knew there was such a place. Transnistria. Someone's been doing their research, because I've never heard of it. 3-0 from Kodak, by the way, as well. Transnistria. Where Tiraspol is. Yeah, but Tiraspol's in Moldova. It's nowhere near Ukraine. Transnistria. Transnistria. Officially the Pridnestovian Moldovan Republic. It's an unrecognised breakaway state that is internationally recognised as part of Moldova. Transnistria controls most of the narrow strip of land between the Dniester River and the Moldova. Ah, right. Ah. Okay, well. No, well, learn something new every day. That's something I've never heard of before, but oh well, there you go. Learn something new every day, but that's some more useless information for you all. Drop us a like if you haven't already done so. Yeah, thanks for giving me that information. I didn't actually know whatsoever about that. I thought you when you were saying about that, I thought you were putting Transylvania, but you'd put it wrong. I didn't realise. So Tiraspol, it's where Sheriff claim they're from. They say it's their country, but that's just region of. It's just that region of Moldova. That can't be played. Ah, fair enough. Going live soon. That's nice. I'd love to join you, but I'm afraid I'm otherwise engaged. Don't forget Toshidada playing against Omonia now as well. And we've got United taking on Sheriff. I'll go for the lineups for you in a moment. Let me just check I've got all the predictions and all the comments. Yep, I've read through everything, so that's good. Drop the like if you haven't already done so, and let's get the games underway. I will of course give you all the let's have a look. I'll give you the I'll give you all the goal updates as they go in during the Europa League games tonight. There's the Europa League ball in the Moldova National Stadium. Here we go, Sheriff coming out along with Manchester United in their white away kit. United fans behind the goal there at the far side. Gent Stadium is empty. Yeah, well, it's full of gents. We've got Feyenoord taking on Sturm Graz, Michelin Lazio, Monaco Ferencváros, Olympiacos Freiburg, Karabag Nantes, and Real Sociedad taking on Omonia, and Trabzonspor taking on Cavernes Festa, all in the Europa League. Conference League, we've got Alkmaar against Vaduz, Apollon against Dnipro -1, Cluj taking on Sivasspor, Djurgardens taking on Molde, Shamrock Rovers are playing against Ghent, Pionik taking on Slovan Bratislava, Slavia Prague taking on FC Balkany, got a point in their last game, which was a brilliant result for them. Salgiris taking on Basel, and that is it if the games take place at 8 o'clock tonight. Nice stadium, actually, the International Stadium Moldova. Hey, I'd love to be one of them fans in the in that block of towers behind the stadium. Great view of the game, and you don't have to pay to watch it. So there you go. Sheriff in black kits, United in white away kit. Should be an interesting game. Let's see what happens today then. Let's have a look at the two starting lineups. Starting off with this evening's visitors, Manchester United. You have to pay house prices instead of ticket prices. Well, I suppose. For Manchester United, their starting lineup today. In goal, number 1, David De Gea. Number 6, Lisandro Martinez. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 8, Bruno Fernandes. Number 12, Tyrell Malacia. 14, Christian Eriksen. 19, Rafael Varane. 20, Diogo Dalot. 21, Anthony. 25, Jadon Sancho. 39, Scott McTominay. On the bench for Manchester United, goalkeeper 22, Tom Heaton. And also number 50, Radek Vitek. 2 goalkeepers on the bench tonight. Number 2, Victor Lindelof. 5, Harry Maguire. 17, Fred. 18, Casemiro. Number 23, Luke Shaw. 36, Anthony Elanga. 49, Alejandro Garnacho. 55, Sedan Iqbal. 56, Charlie McNeil. There looks more than 600 United fans. 600 tickets. I think there's way more than that. And the lineup for Sheriff Tiraspol tonight. Goalkeeper number 35, Maxim Koval. Number 2, Patrick Capozzo. 6, Stepan Radeljic. Number 7, Abu Ouattara. Number 8, Mohamed Diop. Number 10, Cedric Badolo. Number 15, Gabi Kiki. Number 18, Musa Kiabu. Number 20, Armel Suhuri. Number 61, Rashid Akanbi. And number 80, Iyayi Atimwen. On the bench is number 1, Dimitru Kaladnik. Number 33, Sergei Paskenko. Number 4, Heron. 11, Felipe Vizu. 12, Abdul Mamouni. Number 17, Mudasiru Salifu. 28, Pernambuco. And 42, Wenan Guedes. Try pronouncing those names when you're drunk. And we're off in the capital of Moldova. It's Sheriff versus Manchester United in the UEFA Europa League. Predictions are now closed. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, 110 likes. You know what that means? Iron Brew time. Aye. Do you ever drink? No. Why United in away kit? I don't know. I mean, to be honest. Sheriff sometimes playing yellow, Sheriff sometimes playing in black, but no clash with red. Well, I think it's so they can be seen probably better. I don't know, but it is one of them. Stepan Thomas, the coach for Sheriff, led them to a 3-0 win against Romania in the last game. I don't know. It's all down to United, that is. No, I don't drink. I don't drink alcohol. Are we ready? Up your nose! You. Why has Harry Doherty sent me a message saying bless you? Hey? Oh, I sneezed, didn't I? I sneezed. I have a bit of a bunny nose. So, bit of a bunny nose earlier, so I don't know why. A long ball forward, here come Sheriff. Good defending by Dalot. United in their right away kit. I wonder how many neutrals are at the game. There he is, Erik ten Hag, or as I call him, Egghead. That's what me and Liam Martin call him. I'll give you goal updates as they're going, by the way, tonight. If you just joined, welcome to the stream. You've missed nothing. Oh, the hair. To get put under pressure by Rashid. He's ended up passing the ball out of play for in. What was he trying to do there? What was he trying to do? Not a bad stadium, actually, I have to say. In whatever the capital is. Sheriff's one chant, Sheriff. I know. Can't beat. Hey, don't you just love a club that has loads of chants? A club that has no chance. Arsenal are one of them. Arsenal. Chisinau is the capital of Moldova. For some reason I thought Tiraspol was the capital. To be honest though, I don't go searching up the bloody capital of Moldova. But I didn't know the game was taking place here. I thought it was going to take place in Tiraspol, but I didn't realise that whole whoa. 4 minutes in, now it's happened. So, if you've joined, you missed naff all. Give us your thoughts during the game. Chelsea. I know another club with little chance. Antonio was one of them. I know Spurs has only got Harry Kane's one of our one. When the Spurs go marching in, Antonio, and that's about it. Oh, Sonny, nice one, Sonny, nice one, son. Yeah, well, it's up in the sky, isn't it, the sun? Right, United with the ball on the left-hand side. Lovely work on it. Could do with the camera being more zoomed in on the game. It's not the greatest bloody camera angle, is it, on here? The silence against Salzburg, lol. Huh. Reece James is one of our own. Yeah. Sheriff win the 4 there. Malacia strong. Yeah, there's United fans in and around the stadium. There's to be honest though, it looks like the whole stadium's full of United fans, isn't it? Looks like it's all full of United fans. There's a lot of red shirts in there. In the stadium. I wonder how many have actually bought tickets in the Sheriff end. Doesn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me these days. Now there's a Sheriff fan. First I've actually seen. Oh no, Sheriff coming forward here. Right hand side. Adelo, good work on the ball actually. Ah, beautiful play. It's a ball in the box, it's headed away by Alessandro Martinez. Oh no, it was the one, beg your pardon. Probably Moldova or Romanian fans of United. Probably, shockingly. See, if you look on the actual stadium, there's more red shirts. Olympiacos 0, Freiburg 1. First goal of this evening. Probably Eastern European United fans. It wouldn't surprise me if it was, to be honest with you, pal. No, it's Hoffler. Really? Then the away end is English ones. Lovely.
He's on an 18-month loan from a Slovakian club.
Rashid doing well there. He's battling against Anthony, and he's actually. The referees give a free kick to United. Actually, foul on Anthony. Let's have a look. Oh yeah. He's kicking out at him, fairness. So. Hello.
In the 2016-17 season, they lost the final, as you might remember. On match day one that season.
I'm tired. In case you don't know, I'm tired. Well, actually, no, I'm dazzled. 12 likes, thank you very much indeed. 8 minutes in, if you just tuned in, you're welcome to the stream. You haven't missed anything. It's been a really poor start. Neither team's had an opportunity in the final third. Oh my god, the rest of a free kick against Ronaldo. Never looked like a foul. Feyenoord are leading Sturmgras. 1-0 Feyenoord there. It was Badalo getting fouled by Ronaldo. I thought it was a bit petty. I didn't think it was a foul, in fairness. That okay? Yes, I did say earlier one. Ghent lead Shamrock Rovers. Ha! Sad shame. What a pity. Thanks for covering the game. Oh, not a problem. Shame I can't show the game footage because it's not allowed, but we've got to go by the rules. 9.5 minutes in. And if anyone in the chat's wondering why I'm not speaking much about the game, it's because there's nothing happening. It's been an absolutely cack 10 minutes. But then again, both teams are just sort of getting a foothold in the game, I suppose. United have been in the game more than bloody Borough in that first half against Cardiff. Ronaldo on the ball to left hand side.
That stat you just read out about Ronaldo would mean somebody would have to score 40 goals a season.
That's a good pass. McTominay. Bruno tries to play through. It just didn't fall. Just didn't fall for Scott McTominay in the end. Really? The ref's giving free kicks willy-nilly here. The referee from Poland. Ottawa. Ottawa getting fouled there by Malacia.
The intensity as they would in the Premier League game, they're sitting off, they're happy for Sheriff to have the ball.
It's not for educational purposes though. You can't show game footage. You can't show game footage for educational purposes. You still get done anyway. And I won't ever take that risk. That's a shot by. That's their first shot. And the only shot of the game so far. God. I mean, that's a shot from about 25 yards out and it flew over the bar. I mean... They're all chanting Sheriff, Sheriff again. You'll be lucky if you find anyone on YouTube showing the game footage without getting copyrighted. Because YouTube clamped down and so do UEFA. There was something years ago. It was something years ago that I saw online that someone had been given a bit of a hefty fine for showing for showing game footage on YouTube because it's illegal in the way. It's classed as illegal, so. And that was a UEFA fine, by the way. Got fined by UEFA for streaming the game on YouTube. So quite simply, I can't afford for that to happen. Aye, come on! Passes together. YouTube are crazy, but I don't think you'd get caught, only if you get a glass in the chap. I expect you to. I'm sorry, I mean, as much as I'd like to show it, I just daren't. So, the last thing I want is to, one, get a fine by UEFA for showing the game footage, and two, for, to end up possibly losing me channel over it. So it's not worth losing your channel for. Shut up. Pretzels started playing all of a sudden. Looked like he was playing it. Hang on, so what was that? There was one guy who edited himself with an Xbox controller on the boxing fight. Okay. No, Pretzels decided to bloody start playing. I don't know why. I'm starting to get a bit of a cold, I think. It is September though, and we are changing from summer to autumn. Ronaldo's gone down, claim for pen. Never getting that. Was never going to get that. No way that kicking. Although the game has stopped in a minute. The referee's talking to Kiki actually.
Ronaldo was waiting for the ball to come down.
Yeah, I was going to say. Go kick. The brand is called Pretzels. The music I play on the streams. The music I play on the streams is on something called Pretzels. Pretzel Walk. Didn't see it up your nose at Cardiff. No, I forgot to bring the iron boots. Like an idiot. Never worth the hassle. Some people in India are streaming on UK Football Stream India, but they want $3.99. Never pay for a stream because a lot of the times they don't work a lot of the time. There's Thomas at McTominay win the header. That was handball against Eitoven. That's why Messi is better. He would have stayed on his feet and would have worked on it. I mean, if you've got someone going into the back of you, I mean, surely not. I didn't really think it was a penalty, but looking at the replay, it could have been. I saw me. Yeah, you did. Trabzonspor leading Red Star Belgrade. She'd poke like the melt. God. Huh? What are you on about? Do you see Messi do that? No, because I don't watch Messi. Messi is a Ballon d'Or stealing Ford. I mean, you cannot tell me that he deserved a Ballon d'Or over Levy the other season. You cannot tell me that Levy did not deserve to win it. But other people will say, nah, Messi's playing in League and Levy's playing in the Farmers League. But then again, the League is a Farmers League half the time. Go on, Sancho, good work. Yes! Brilliant goal by Sancho. And Sancho was actually left out of the English team today, the national team. Manchester United's goal in the 17th minute for number 25, Jadon Sancho.
Manchester United have had. It's good play. Lovely bit of skill.
No, Ronaldo steals goals for his stats though. Well, at the end of the day, I always say, and it doesn't matter which player it is, if you're in the right place at the right time, then you can get a goal. It's all about being in the right place at the right time. Southgate didn't pick Sancho, but Sancho's responded with a quality goal. Really good goal. Again, 2, Shamrock nils. Haha, sad shame. It is actually quite a well taken goal, actually. Gets the ball, nice bit of trickery, gets past the defender and just coolly slots it into the bottom corner. Brilliant. I think Ronaldo's cheated too much to be the best. Nah, you've got to admit, when he was at Real Madrid, he was magnificent at Real Madrid. Once he left Real Madrid, he hasn't been the same. He left Real Madrid, went to Juventus, wasn't particularly great there. Come to United and hasn't really ignited the Premier League, has he? I mean, did okay. He got about something like 17, 18 goals in his first season, but you know, he's a player that would be expecting 30, 40 goals a season with his stats at Real Madrid. He was better at Madrid. Came back to United, went to Juventus, and all that jazz, and is not as good as he used to be. I'm not denying he isn't a good player, but he dives and whinges a lot, which way Messi rarely does. It's all tactical, mate. You find a lot of players these days try and go down easily and try and get penalties. It's all tactical. Ronaldo 37 is better than Summer 27. Fact. Well, I'm not denying that. That it's correct. There's some players who in there, you'd class as there's some players you'd class that are in their prime that are still not amazing. Yeah, Ronaldo's been a quality player all his life, and all his career, but since he came back to United, he's not been that great. Ronaldo better than Fred? Anyone's better than Fred. Anyone's better than Fred. Alex Mowatt's been shocking for both, and even he's probably better than Fred. So there you go. Don't think we'll win unless Saturday, unless we start again like we ended Cardiff. We can't do that though. We always bloody play terrible for the first couple of minutes. Well, I could talk to Dad if I talk to you on Saturday, wasn't I? Yeah, should be able to.
Really starting to look like the player that United thought they'd initially signed under Jose Mourinho.
Goal Harvey Price. There you did you see when Cardiff keeper Sati was fined what the management team too? I know. Ten Hag needs to sell McTominay, Fred, Jones, Maguire. There's a lot of players in this team, a lot of deadwood still in the club that need to go. But the Glazers won't sell. They won't sell all the bad players. They'll sell all the good players and buy players. I mean, I think the likes of Casemiro. I don't think Casemiro was a player that Ten Hag was actually looking at. He's looking more Frankie de Jong, but won't get him. Emerson, Royal, St. Maximin, probably the most improved players in the Premier this season. They were terrible last year. St. Maximin's always been Newcastle's best player. Even last season, he was probably their best player, and they weren't good. But this season, he's done better. Emerson's done better as well. I think since he was at Spurs. Latest scores, by the way, for you all: Feyenoord 1, Sturmgras 0. Freiburg leading at Olympiacos by goal to 0. Dnipro -1 are leading by goal to 0 against Apollon Limassol. Ferencváros had taken the lead at Monaco, and Alkmaar leading Vaduz by a goal to 0. Their latest scores in the Europa League and the Conference League. Ferencváros leading at Monaco. There's a shock. United, guess who scored? Sancho, pal. Frankie de Jong wanted Champions League. If United win Champions League this year, then maybe we could have got him. Maybe we could have it next year. Oh, that's Mark Shaw in the chat. Hey, Mark. Vaduz have just equalised at Alkmaar. Immediate response. Sancho, lol. Yep, and he didn't even get into the England team. So I have to say, our team then had a good go, about 25 yards out, and it was just alongside of the goal. I mean, if that was on target, the hit wasn't anywhere near it. I don't rate Saint Maximin. I didn't rate Saint Maximin last season. I need to get my reading glasses on. I mean, these are my glasses, but I don't have reading glasses. I'm joking, by the way. I need to get my eyes tested. I can't read. Didn't rate Saint Max last season. I thought Guimaraes was their best last season. Guimaraes was a great signing. I have to say, he was great. How have Harry Maguire and Shaw got in the England team? I don't get it. Because they're the England, they're regulars in the England team, yet neither of them have done well. Shaw's never played. Shaw hasn't played all season, I don't think. Maguire's been cack as usual. I mean, Dale Fry's better than him. Slavia Prague elite. Oh no! Slavia Prague 0, Balkany 1. Ha! There's a shock. There's a shock for you. Wow. Balkany, the lowest ranked team in Europe, have the lead at Slavia Prague. Shaw scored in the Euro final. Apart from that, what's he done? Nout. Do you use Photoshop? Yes, I'd already mentioned this on Liam's stream before. Try and catch you if I can at some point, whenever, when you do the half-time thing. If you do for a game above me, welcome to the Riverside. Yeah, no problem. Dyer should have got in. I'm pretty sure Dyer did get in. Nunes is a Liverpool flop. He hasn't played many games. But mate, he's in a league that he's never played in. Right? He's only just started playing. He was suspended for. Well, he got sent off in his debut for something stupid. So he hasn't played many games. And he's in a league that he won't be used to. No disrespect to you, but no disrespect to you at all. But I hate it I hate fans who do that. Look at a new signing, and they're like, "Oh, he's a flop. He's done nothing in the first 4 games. He hasn't played many games this season. Give him a chance. Once things begin to click, he'll be good." And I think Nunes will be a good signing for Liverpool this season, so I don't think he'll be a flop. No, Evan Travis's goal's offside. Such a shame. Many people only say Nunes is a flop because of the price tag. Well, look at I'm trying to think of something now.
Is there as well.
I can't remember who I was going to say. Never mind. Grealish? Yeah. Possibly. I don't think Thomas Tuchel should have been sacked. Now, I do agree with that. And you, in a way, I think the Chelsea board have sort of disrespected him. He's done amazing work for them. Got them the Champions League. You know, what more do you want? Yeah, they've had a really poor start to the season, but it's the Premier League. You can't rest easy on teams, can you? And yeah, they've had a poor start, but things will start to click at some point. Different owner. I know it's a bit silly, really, but yeah, I did disagree with that second. Liverpool. Nunes is Liverpool's Sanchez. Just watch. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens, and it's I say it's all about opinion, I suppose, at the end of the day. I personally don't agree with that, but I say we'll see what happens. Lazio losing at Midtjylland. Lost 1 game and bye, you know. Tell me about it. That's a foul. Wasn't. Well done, Martinez. Free kick for Sheriff. Uatawa getting fouled. It's silly. How can he say it's not a foul? Partizan Nice could be a good game. It's not on though. Oh well. Why are you saying it could be a good game, Buzz? Why are you talking about that if it's not on then? Grealish potentially. Yeah. If I can't, I won't. I might do another time. Here you on BBC Tees? Yeah, I was on BBC Tees. After that cack game against bloody against Cardiff, that was awful. Got a free kick for Sheriff. Bye. Nowhere near. Do you like butterscotch? I've had it before, but I wouldn't say I'm a fan. It's alright. I've had it before, but I'm not a fan of it. Daz should message BBC Tees after the matches. I've done that before, and also I was on the boat hour the other day after Cardiff, if you heard me. Max Gradle's just got a penalty for Tiraspol, a Cluj. Do you have a PO box? We have one near us, but I don't know the details of it. Yeah. Slavia Prague equalised, and Balkany have just retaken the lead, 2-1. I'm not 100% sure if we do. I can't lie, you can only hear the United fans, and that's not that loud. And even they're not that loud in the stadium. The atmosphere in the stadium is flat as a fart. Decent low cross. Sancho, he tried to play it behind him. Is Costa too old to make an impact at Wolves? I don't know, I mean... How old is he now? Oh, it's well in his 30s, isn't he? I mean, you could possibly say that, but I don't know. I don't know whether to say that or not. In fairness, it's a difficult question, I suppose. I mean, I think regardless of the age, I think he'll make an impact for Wolves. You know, back in the Premier League, and he was. You know what he was like at Chelsea? Yes, he was good at Chelsea, but he was also a dive and cheat most of the time. And Wolves, badly need a goal scorer. Michelin 2, Lazio 0. Oh dear. World Grand Prix of Darts, 3rd to 9th of October. Won't be able to watch that. They need a goal scorer. We need a freaking midfielder because Alex Mowat is really no good. Did you enjoy Bayern versus Barca game yesterday? No, I didn't get a chance to watch it. I was at the Borough game, wasn't I? Just to let you know, Guevara's just scored for Real Sociedad in United's group. So as it stands, Sociedad are top on 6, United going up onto 3, Sheriff on 3, and Omonia on 0. United heading... How can United be heading above Sheriff? How can United be going ahead of Sheriff when Sheriff have a much better goal difference? Oh no, it's all down to head-to-head matches, isn't it now? Not down to goal difference. Feyenoord 2, Sturm Graz 0. Crooks hasn't been up to scratch this season. Neither has Isaiah Jones. Apart from Giles, who's been good this season? Giles, Akpom's made an impact. Watmore made an impact when he came on. That's about it. Head-to-head in Europe for some reason. Yeah, it used to be. It did used to go down to goal difference, but it's not anymore. So. You also cover the Ruggers. The what? What are they? McNair and House and good as well. I'm sorry, but McNair and Howson, certainly Howson, had a stinker on Tuesday. McNair's been okay, but Howson's been dire. Certainly defensively. I mean, I'm pretty sure he was at fault for nearly 2 of the goals. It was a fault, definitely fault for one of them. Oh, that's going to fall through. Ronaldo! Oh, bye! What a good shot that wasn't. Just bear me a sec. I'm just going to go and get some tissue for my nose because I've got a bit of a funny nose today.
Pressure there from Anthony, though it wasn't appreciated by the left back. Can be a feisty character, Anthony, as followers of Ajax can tell you. He's a bit of a practical joker as well. Fred, I hear, has been the...
Alright, sorry about that. Dear. I don't know why I've got a runny nose today. Went in to get some boggle and Dad said, oh, there's a friend up there, there's a spider up there. So I just went, wasn't there very long. Spiders, flies, etc. don't last when I'm about because I just go, thank you. That's Koval goal there. Oh, Slavia Prague have equalised again against Balkani. Feyenoord have gone 3-0 up against Tumgraz. Got my prediction, famous man? Yeah. Oh, that could have been 2-0. There's a free kick into the penalty area. I think Sancho got his head to it, but headed straight to the goalkeeper. Same here because I have cats that get them. Ha! Oh no, I get them all the time. Cross blocked. Rashid on the right. And Malacia. Malacia thinks it should have been a throw to United, but Rashid disagrees, and so does the linesman. For and Sheraton. Goody flying out, need to cook. That's nice. Need to buy Rooney and who? Future stars. Right. Punic 1, Slovan Bratislava 0. Oh, there's a shock to the system. I don't even know where Punic are based. I don't know if it's Ukraine or... Yeah, I think it's Ukraine based, isn't it? Callum Hall's in the stream. Oh, there's a name I haven't seen for ages. Oh, so I thought I recognised it. I haven't seen him in a while. I thought there would be way more people here as you are 202k subs. 2k subs, mate. The only I always think this, right? You get I have loads of subscribers, right? But I get naff all in the way views. I think a lot of the people who subscribe just watch all the matchday vlogs. I don't know, but at the end of the day, it's YouTube, and I'm not too bothered if I have less than 10 in, or I'm not bothered if I only have 8, 10, 12, whatever in the live chat. I do it because I enjoy it, and you know. The thing with this channel, this is what I like about this channel, is we have a very tight community. Oh, that's a mistake from the keeper. Anthony plays it to Jadon Sancho. Cleared off the line. That's got to be in. Oh, it's not in. Ha. I don't know how that wasn't in. I thought Sancho had scored. Punic 2-0 up against Bratislava. The Armenian. As long as there's enough people to chat in the stream. I mean, as long as we've got people in the live chat and it's not dead like sometimes, and that's fine. Good meeting you on Tuesday. Tuesday. Thinking. So the ball again. Oh, were you hang on. Were you the... Don't know if you are or not. Were you the lad with the glasses at the bottom when I was doing the half-time thing?
Lovely ball. Such a clever player.
I know Cardiff was on Tuesday. I'm trying to work out who the guys. Because I saw there was a few young'uns who were giving me fist bumps at half time.
Dallow had continued his run.
That's a pen!
Was brought down there.
That's a pen!
The referee
Yeah, 2 white, penalty United. Me and the green North Face coat with glasses. Yeah. I thought it was you.
Dallow had made.
It is a penalty. Foul on Diogo Dalot.
They panicked right
Yellow card there.
behind.
The ball comes through. Dalot definitely gets fouled by the Sheriff player. Who was it who actually fouled him? Yellow card for Patrick Capozzo. There's that shit clearance off the line. Yeah, it was actually off the line. Yeah, it was us with the fist bump. Yeah, fair enough. Wondered if it was. Yellow card for Capozzo, and this is a chance for United to go 2-0 up with a penalty. And it's time for... Are we ready? It's time for Penaldo, as people call him.
Of the season.
Ronaldo, let's see if Sue can score. Wouldn't surprise me if he doesn't.
Stay on his line.
It's a pen, but he grabbed his leg and pulled the face, and that wouldn't hurt, so... to be honest, it was a pen, let's be honest. Whether it hurt or not, it was definitely a penalty.
Come to see the star of
Cooking seems to be popular. I can't cook. Quite simply, I don't cook.
two here for Manchester United.
See you Saturday if it goes ahead. It should do. Pen for United. It's Ronaldo with the pen, and it's in 2-0.
It's time by Cristiano Ronaldo. His first goal. He is up and running. For this
He did the Sue celebration against Sheriff.
United lead by 2 goals to nil.
Nah. I have a singing channel, but that's about it. 2-0 United, and it's Sue. Dalot with the A-level drama is my point. Dramatic reaction. Yeah, he did milk it a little bit, but at the same time, no one could deny the tip. You know, no one could deny it was definitely a penalty. Ronaldo badly needed the goal there, didn't he? It's his first goal in the Europa League. Oh, good. Brilliant pen, just smashed it straight down the centre. 2-0 United.
This season.
Second goal for Manchester United scored in the 39th minute from number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Options today with Rashford left at home and Martial still struggling with.
I'd have given pen, but booked Dalot personally.
I think when he came on against Arsenal, I thought he played very well. He's been very professional around the club. His aura. With his
It's a pen, it's a bic. Oh dear
conducts
God.
himself at the training ground. Everybody can learn off him.
Must be amazing for your boy to be training with him.
I once saw someone take something into a stadium, and it was a pen that let off fireworks. It was a pyrotechnic. Oh dear. We'll be same place again, start and half time, so chat to you for a bit if you want. Sure. You can come on the vlog if you want on Saturday. Hopefully it'll be better. Slavia Prague 3-2 now against Balkany. What a bloody game that's turned out to be. 4-0 Feyenoord. Sturmgras getting tonked. Oh dear. By the way, if you didn't get the byword joke, then I give up. Surely everyone got that byword joke. Bruno getting fouled there. I don't see how that's not a foul. I mean, it's good shielding the ball by Rashid, and he wins a corner for Sheriff. 3-2 in the first half. Do you want me to say anything or just see what happens? Well, it's up to you. I mean, if you want to come on, you can come on. If you want to say something, then up to you. As long as it's PG, as I call it, and it's not like, oh, we're gonna be absolutely. I'm just doing that because I'm not gonna say. I don't want to be full of. I think we're gonna be beep. Gonna be beep 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 beep. You know, I don't want. Don't want all that crap. So there you go. What are we on? 15 likes? 14. That's not bad.
Kiabu.
Miscounted.
Certainly a side who are not used to losing shape.
2-0 United. I had a feeling we'd win tonight. I do still think Sheriff might score.
Since mid-March was in the Champions League third qualifier.
I did have a feeling we'd win tonight. Oh, come on, but it will be PG. I'm not like the others, but I will say cack. Hey. Hey, you know, it's good when people actually have a laugh at the catchphrases. I get a few people saying to me, up your nose. I saw Josh Lincoln once. He was in his car with his dad. Was it Jason? Jason or Peter Lincoln? One of the two. It was Peter. I think it's Peter Lincoln. Is the father of the Lincoln pair, as I call them. And Josh Lincoln said, "Well, that was cack, wasn't it?" I was like, "Who's that?" And I looked at the cars, Josh Lincoln. Oh, yes, wasn't it just, mate? I didn't know who it was at the time. He said, "Oh, my dad shouted cack to you." I said, "Oh, it was you, was it?" That's still in. Oh, it's a poor ball. Come on. United 2-0 up, doing well. I mean, I don't think we can say that I don't think people can say that we don't deserve to be winning. But Mark Goldbridge shouted "Eat grass, Southgate" on the United stand. Yeah, yesterday I got a bit confused because speaking of Mark Goldbridge, I put on Twitter because he was doing the Man City game. He put, "Go on, Bruno." I didn't get onto it. He put on I'll be with Dan, sorry. He put on Twitter 1-1 City, Pebbles with the goal, and I was like, who the hell's Pebbles? And then when I looked up who'd scored, it was John Stones. What was the pen joke? I don't understand. I said someone came in with a pen that started letting off fireworks. It was a by-war technique. Just a poorly made up joke. Depends on which ref we get as whether I'll be PG or not. We've got a cack ref, so I don't know. I don't think we've got a good ref Saturday. I think it's Simpson actually. I think it's Simpson. I think got bloody Jeremy Simpson again. I'm not going, but it's always on the ref roll. Well, yeah, but I mean, to be honest with you, can't blame him. Yeah, it was crap against Cardiff. We can't blame him for the poor performance. Half time, ladies and gentlemen. United lead by 2-0 at the break. We always get bad refs. You tell me about it. Right. Half time, Manchester United lead by 2-0 against Sheriff Tiraspol. Good first half, actually. Moved the ball well in the final third. Had a few opportunities. Not been the most exciting of games, in all fairness, but at the end of the day, we're 2-0 up. We're looking rather comfortable. Sheriff causing us one or two issues, but barely tested Dazzer here whatsoever. To be honest, we could have been about 3 or 4 up. But it's better from United than what we saw last Thursday. Certainly a bit more desire going forward than last week. So hopefully the second half is just as good. I'm going to give you the lineup. I'm going to actually tell you the referee for the Boer fans in the chat. Referee for Saturday. Today, if you're going to hear any noise, by the way, I've got a fan on in the background because it does get a bit warm in here. Oh joy! Our referee on Saturday. Our referee on Saturday, Tim Robinson, who, as we all know, is cack. Who's Sunderland got? Busby, who the hell's he? My last game was Swansea. That's nice. We're meant to go to Cardiff, but because it was cancelled and announced last minute, I didn't. Right, Wef should have booked the whole Cardiff team for time wasting. I know, tell me about it. Keep wanting to talk to you at the games, but I did, so I'll see if I can get to Daz. Fair enough. Ooh. Come with your dad Saturday. Yes, we are. I am coming with Dad on Saturday. Fair point. I was out the whole way through, to be honest. Yeah. Let's have a look. Bits had a 50-year-old man playing FIFA on a channel. He does it for entertainment, doesn't he? And for the money. But, you know what I mean? For anyone who doesn't actually know, I play FIFA quite a lot. I used to do. I used to do FIFA on the channel before, then I packed it in. Couldn't be asked with it anymore. Still play FIFA. I'm only 20. Even though I look like I'm maybe 30s, but no. Their keeper was walking about fine, and the Cardiff management team told them to sit down. Yeah, no, bit silly really. He was on about Mark Obridge, I believe. Mark Obridge isn't actually in his 50s. He's in his 40s actually. I'll tell you that. That's what we had. Are you from Ukraine? No, he's not from Ukraine. He's from Middlesbrough, where I live in England. But I think everyone on YouTube had the Ukraine flag with their name. I took it off now though. But a lot of people have had the Ukraine flags on in support of Ukraine, you know, with the Russian thing. No, he had the Ukraine. He put the Ukraine flag on for solidarity with Ukraine. Ukraine are actually doing quite well. They've managed to reclaim one of the cities, apparently. You did, I remember, but it was CAC. Alright, okay. FIFA is the same game every year. You may as well just edit the leagues in career mode. Yeah, well, it's one of them things. So, 2-0 at half time, looking good. You're too young to remember the bald Italian ref. Not really. I do know him. The bald Italian ref who looked like an alien. Can't remember what his name is, mind. But he was. I know he's bloody. It was one referee you didn't want to bloody. One referee you didn't want to mess with. Who was this? Oh, here he is. Collina. Pierluigi Collina. You looked at him, he looks like a bloody alien. He's in his 60s actually now. No, not Macaroni, the referee. You know, Collina. The baldy. I mean, bloody hell. No, not him. Yeah, Collina. Oh, didn't like the look of him. He's certainly not one referee that you wanted to argue with, because you'd lose, to be honest with you. Yes, the typical egghead. Let's have a look at the stats for that first half, by the way. I know there's a few people like a few stats, so I'll give you the half-time stats before we go for a quick break before the second half does get underway in Moldova. Jadon Sancho... Shut up. Jadon Sancho and Ronaldo with a penalty, giving United a 2-0 lead at half time. Search up Pierluigi Collina or type in bald Italian ref. So 2-0 United at half time. 65% possession in United's favour. 287 passes, 245 completed. 155 passes, 116 completed for the Moldovan side. And Sheriff had 7 shots, none on target, so they've done really well. We've had 5 shots free on target and 3 chances created. So when we've had the ball in the penalty area and we've actually had shots, we've done alright with them. Got ourselves some goals. Only 2 shots off target, one of which was Ronaldo. But in actual fact, Sheriff have created more opportunities, but have been very, very wasteful. I'll show you a photo in a minute. We've had more touches in the opposition penalty area. Anyone who's got bets on corners, 2 corners at the moment in favour of Sheriff Tiraspol. Cards, only one card to tell you about, one yellow card, and that was for the penalty. The penalty which was scored by Ronaldo and won by Delos. It's a good finish by Sancho, straight in off the inside of the post. Yeah, Pierluigi Collina. Aye, slaphead. So United have now scored 2 goals in this tournament, and hopefully you're going to get more in the second half. I'll show you Pierluigi Collina. It's this guy, looks like a bloody alien. There you go, you'll recognise him. He looks like an alien off a bloody movie, doesn't he? Yeah, they're unbelievable. Anyways, he's a bald former Italian referee, and I'm glad he doesn't officiate anymore. Yeah, he's a former Italian referee. He's bald and pretty scary, to be honest. Ten Hag actually has a seawall over Google it. He's not bald. Well, he is bald because he's got no hair. Me, we're back going to get me headphones. In the meantime, second half coming up very, very soon. I'll play a little bit of music and I'll join you again in a couple of moments. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That was just a little break there, bit of music there. Just like you know, breaking news has just come through, by the way, on Sky Sport. Former Wales Rugby Union captain and legendary broadcaster Eddie Butler, a name I recognise even though I don't watch rugby, but it is a name I recognise. He sadly died at the age of 65 today. So, on behalf of Dazzer Football, stand our thoughts and prayers go to his family and loved ones during these sad times. Yeah, name I reckon. It is a name I recognise. 65 as well. That's not. I mean, it's not really that old considering. But that is breaking news. It has just come through just now, ladies and gentlemen. Just thought I would share that with you in case there's any rugby fans out there might recognise the name. Eddie Butler sadly passed away at the age of 65 today. So that's news that has come through. Second half going to get underway now. United again in their white away kit, and let's see if our second half. Let's see if the second half is just as good as the first half.
United have made at least the semi-finals in each of their last 3 seasons in the Europa League. Finalists in 2021, semi-finalists in 2020, winners in 2017. Fully expected to go a long way against notoriously difficult competition to predict because of the unknown factor of which Champions League clubs will come into the competition.
Come on, then, are we going to get this second half underway, or what are we doing?
It was important that United responded.
Yeah, the players have been on the pitch for nearly a minute. Thought you were talking about the England coach there, but that's Eddie Jones. No, Eddie Butler, Welsh Rugby Union player, so a rugby player and famous broadcaster. So it's a name I do recognise the name. Don't know him personally, but it is a name I do recognise. But he sadly died at the age of 65 today.
He's not come out for the second period.
Are we up? And we're off for the second half. I pictured Eddie Jones and I was like, no way is he 65. The wrong person. Eddie Jones, Eddie Jones, England.
Yeah, you know, you think it was just 4 minutes as well because somebody didn't do anything wrong.
He's the England rugby one.
Given Casemiro 45 minutes.
Eddie Jones is actually 62, by the way.
That many minutes
The England rugby coach Eddie Jones is actually 62. Would you believe? Doesn't look it, does he? The wedding was so beautiful, even the cake was in tears. That's an old wedding joke, isn't it? 2 slices of bread had their wedding the other day. They said it was loaf at first sight. I know what you're thinking then. Oh, crumbs. Oh, an early opportunity for Sheriff. It's a good ball. Oh, I said it's a good ball through. Never mind, it isn't. We just had a half-time substitution, I believe, there that I've just completely missed. Okay. Was Diab trying to play through, went nowhere near. It's absolutely cack. Half-time substitution for Manchester United, replacing number 39 Scott McTominay is number 18 Casemiro. So it's Casemiro and Christian Eriksen playing as the 2 CDMs. There's an opportunity. Ball headed forward by Fernandes. We've got Sancho on the left hand side, and he's. Oh, he has actually managed to keep it in play. I don't know how he managed it. I went to Cash Converters the other day, and I saw that there was a little radio on sale for £5. And the only problem was, though, that the volume control button was actually broken. Couldn't turn it down. Good cross, Bruno! Ah, it would have been a brilliant goal. Great save by the goalkeeper. Is that your cat in the background? Cute.
Fernandes just arriving.
Cat?
He's good at that, isn't he? We saw it at Southampton.
It's a dog.
It's great play. You know, I know he's playing as a number 8, but that's where you want your number 8 to arrive when the ball's out wide. You know, whether you're at number 10 or a number 8.
I'd be worried if a cat was that big.
Just arrived. done it perfectly.
Unless you're on about... No, that's a cap that's up there, by the way, if you're wondering. It's a red cap that's up there.
Diop.
Tend to keep on the door. None of I.
Also is forward.
That's a good cross.
Options in the box.
Unlucky headed away.
Got to was Rashid. Badalo flicked it on.
Where have you got cat from?
Ericsson was there for Manchester United.
Don't you just love doing YouTube streams?
Such a huge achievement for Sheriff.
Remind of United that the cat that walked behind you, little black one, everyone else saw it.
Moldova to do that as well.
Are you on about that?
Of the group stage of a European.
That is actually that's a pair of joggers that had just creased the buggery on the that I just dumped on the bloody radiator earlier on. They're joggers.
She's there for sure. Rashid. Atiemwe. Ouattara.
Put it this way, there's no cats in here. I don't have a cat, I don't have a dog, I haven't got any pets, so I certainly hope it wasn't a cat, otherwise it's got lost. A cat walked on your chair, I asked the chat. I don't know if there was a cat on my chair. I don't have a cat. So, there you go. Unless you saw me moving all of a sudden, I don't know. I don't know. Read me news, Jog. Heard news the other day that someone looked for a CAC team but didn't have to go get as they lived in Teesside, so Bovey can't. Right, that's right, okay.
Nicely worked by Manchester United.
Lovely play out. Come on, do better than that.
Held up and dispossessed by Kiabu.
Gotta do better than that, Bruno. Bruno's captain, by the way, tonight.
To Anthony from Fernandez.
Bruno's better at captain than did he Harry Maguire?
Way to pass into Fernandez.
Excuse me.
To talk about how the presence of Ericsson has maybe helped McTominay's game. I noted that former United player Louis Saha was saying the other day that he thinks Ericsson's presence was also helping Fernandez.
Those type things weirdly. To be honest with you, I've done it before and typed in things wrongly because of the form. Jagardin's a level against Moldova. Interesting.
Yeah, that's the way they played against.
Who wants some jokes while there's naff all happening here? Long ball back to the keeper. That's about it.
But I still think they're a long way from Man City.
Claim for handball. No handball there.
Incredible side.
Oh, I was meant to tell you. The other day, two ships collided, and one carried red paint, the other carried blue paint. They both collided in the middle of the ocean. Apparently, both crews were marooned. Right, there we go. My girl, my girl, my girl. You could probably benefit from autocorrect. Yeah. You want to see what some of my family type on their phones? Certainly, certainly my side of the family.
Martinez.
Do you know my elevator jokes are always good? Because they work on many levels. Are you going to Mask South Shields? No. I'm not available that day. As much as I'd like to, I'm not available. I'm not available that day. So my friend asked me to go to the shop and get 6 cans of Sprite. The only problem was when I got home I realised I picked 7 up. Okie dokie. I think that's enough jokes for the minute. Okay. Playing FIFA house and got sent off. Oh dear, bye to him. He just joins again for the second half. You've missed nothing really. No goals, only goals in the first half. Sancho, nice bit of work on the ball in the penalty area and a good finish into the bottom corner. Winning off the inside of the post, mind. slice of good fortune. And then Ronaldo scored a penalty straight down the middle after Delors got fouled. That's a decent ball. Oh, it's unlucky. Delors making a good one. Tried to latch onto it. It was just too heavy for him.
He must be delighted with the way that Dallow's played so far this season.
He's been very
Delors been one of the most improved players. What have FIFA done to chemistry in FIFA 23? I don't know. It's still all down to the links. And I think it's all down to play chemistry, you know. It's all going to be down to play chemistry, so 10 chem, I think, and all that jazz. Mostly down to stats. I don't know how it's going to work, though. But, well, apparently they're changing the penalties as well, and the corners. Oh. Penalties and corners, apparently. God help us.
Vociferous in his praise of a much younger Dallow at the time, said that for his age group he was the best fullback in Europe, compared him to Gary Neville, despite the fact that he only played 7 senior appearances for him.
Oh, well done. What a great first touch that wasn't from the Sheriff right back.
United player, but under this man he really seems to be happening now for Dallow, and of course on the other side Malacia has settled in quickly as well, so there's that balance on either side, isn't there?
Yeah, he's done well. I'm not sure I'd quite compare him yet to Gary Neville. You know, wonderful fullback.
Oh.
Trip on Casemiro by Ouattara.
I like the old corners where you move the camera, but the new one isn't bad. The new ones, I think the new one's actually easier because you can actually put it where you want it. You can put the target exactly where you want it. The only problem is after time, if you're taking it with someone who's not great at corners, then you know, if you're using a player that hasn't got great corners, then it doesn't really help, does it? Olympiacos 0, Freiburg 3, Gregovic. Freiburg, another team that are rising. They're doing really well this season in the Bundesliga as well. Tough side to beat at the moment. Took a shot, went straight over the bar. Oh dear. New penalties are worse than the old pens, though. New pens were. I mean, the new penalties were, I'd say, easier, to be honest with you. Having the owl was rather easy, but I think, to be honest, I'm alright. Once you get used to the new penalties, it's pretty straightforward. I tend to just go for the top corner, and a lot of the times it works. Yeah, I know a lot of people prefer the owl, but the only problem is you could never tell how high it was actually going to go, because you'd put the owl high, and it wouldn't actually go that high. WSL in it and Juventus. Yeah, Juventus are back. Oh, Eriksson, not the best touch. It's gone past him, but he's managed to get a hold of it. Low cross in from Eriksson. Oh, he nearly found its way to Ronaldo. Unlucky.
I think it was a touch from.
Let's have a look here.
Captain Radalic, yeah, it was a touch.
Oh, slight touch, just took it away from Ronaldo, that did. Yeah, ooh. I prefer for free kicks, not pens. Yeah. Have you scored a free kick on FIFA? Yeah, I can score free kicks. As long as people don't put the bloody men on the line. That's annoying when everyone puts men on the goal line, but even then I've scored. So, Eriksson with a corner for United then. Bit of pushing and shoving in the penalty area. Eriksson in the box. It's an outswinger. It's headed in there. Headed towards goal by Ronaldo, but the ref's given a free kick for a foul in the penalty area. Radalic is the man being fouled, the captain for Sheriff Tiraspol. Is it true that Celtic Park and Ibrox are in it because that would make Champions League much better? They're two stadiums that should be in it, but aren't in it. So, I don't know. It might be. That might be the case. Any tips to scoring one? Tip from me is go top corner. Go top corner. And also try and green time, it would help. If you can green time a free kick, that would help. I'd just tend to go for the top corners, in all honesty. And most of the time it works. when I can actually green time. Oh yeah, and use a player who's actually got good free kick accuracy. Because if you've got someone who's got no good free kick accuracy or no good shot power, then you're wasting your time. 4-in-1 brilliantly there by the Sheriff midfielder there. That is, who's that? Who's that? I can't even work out who that was. Oh. Nice feed from Sahoui. Played all the way to left hand side. Capozzo, the man who got booked by Roberto Carlos. If you can afford him, but he's expensive. Oh. I've been taking free kicks with the likes of Modric and Levy, etc. Have done alright. Carabagher lead in FC Nantes by goal to nil. Oh dear. Oh. Winning a bit hard on Bruno. Been the rest given a free kick, or is he given advantage?
Very interested in Frankie de Jong, weren't they? You know, somebody who could pass between the lines, but we've gone for a different number.
Feyenoord 5-0. Oh dear. Ward-Prowse's Prem, probably cheap, good at free kicks. Yeah. Oh, here's an opportunity. Sawed the hair off the goal line. Tried to dink it from distance, and it's gone on top of the goal. Decent try, but never going to work, was it? Yeah, Handbachs has got a hat-trick. And a create Southampton. Rashid, he tried to dink it over the hair with him off the goal line, and it's on top of the goal.
Certainly is one of the danger men for Sheriff.
Sheriff fans are singing their one and only chant. Sheriff. Sheriff. United. United. No, whatever. They only have one chant. Christ almighty. The biggest club in Moldova, and they've only got one chant. I'll give you the full-time results, by the way, at full-time. No point me giving them during the game, and they're still playing. Apollon 1, Dnipro 3 at the moment. Dnipro doing alright. Oh, the new Dnipro. Seem to be doing okay. Oh, we give us the ball.
Such a huge contrast in the European histories.
I wonder when Sheriff will make subs.
European champions, 6 continental honours overall. Sheriff are playing in a European group stage for only the 6th time. They're still yet to make it out of the group.
It's a good ball. Ooh.
Such a big deal for Moldovan football.
Bit of a challenge there on Bruno, but corner is given to United. Only one sub made in this game, which was the half-time sub. Casemiro coming on, who's done really well by the way since coming on. Bossed that midfield. Haaland or Mbappe? Mbappe, hasn't it really? But Feyenoord 3-0 on my app, so I've lost points. Now they've scored more. You still get 2 points, don't you, for getting the result. Never mind the actual score, and you get the actual team that wins. One more. Then school's back on Tuesday. Oh yes, everyone's off on Monday, aren't they? Decent corner. It's been headed away though. Sancho plays it. Malacia just says, "See you later." Oh, he gets fouled. It's a United free kick. And it's Atimvan. It's who is it? Atimvan. Yeah, Atimvan with the foul. Salgiris 0, Basel 1 by the way. I put 4. I get 4 because I get some 4 put 4 in. Okay. Feyenoord 4-0 actually now.
Sheriff because really troubling David De Gea too much.
It's 4-0 now, by the way. Feyenoord goal was disallowed.
Tiraspol them.
So it's now 4, not 5. Thanks everyone who's joined us tonight, by the way. Might get Grammarly. Might help me spell. You learn how to spell at school, by the way. So. Well, one. Anthony's done alright, actually, I have to say. Done alright. Ooh, that's actually worked brilliantly, I believe, for me on the United app, because I believe I put Jadon Sancho as the first goal scorer. Bruno on the ball. Plays it to Malacia. Unlucky, good defending corner. The only one I got exact was PSG Juve. Yeah, fair enough. I think I'm doing okay, you know, on these predictions. I know I said 3-1 United, so I won't get that. Oh. Plays in the penalty area for this United corner. Yeah, I got the first goal score right. 20 points over that. Send it away easily. It's not a great corner, is it? Not a great corner. Got 40 points out of 50. 40 points out of 60 for the lineup. I went 3-1 United. I should have gone 3-0. To be honest, man, the match I went for Anthony. Probably won't be Anthony, but might be Delors, because Delors has had a very good game. I put 2-0 Ghent, so I hope there's no more goals in that game. Now it'll be 3-0, mate. So there you go. Second half's not been great. It's not been particularly exciting, but United are 2-0 up. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how good or bad we perform in the second half. As long as we get the win, that's all that matters. Ah, I said it'd be 3-0. And look, it's 3-0. Wow. Said didn't I? Said that'll probably be 3-0, and it is 3-0. 3-0 Ghent. Oh dear. Wow, what a sad shame for. I need one more United goal to get this game right. Yeah, I said 3-1. Sad shame about Shamrock Rovers. That's what they get for disrespecting the Queen. Tossers. That's a really poor free kick that is from Sheriff, I have to say. Straight to no one, and then it's easily headed away. They have moved the ball well though, in fairness. The Sheriff players. What happened? He was saying he needed Ghent to stay 2-0. I'm saying it'll probably end up being 3-0 at the end, and it's 3-0 now for them. Oh, excuse me.
Talking of Christian Eriksen, the last time that Sheriff played in Premier League club in the Europa League, it was against Tottenham, and Eriksen was
Shamrock Rovers getting beat 3-0. How sad. Fair play for Shamrock. They sold out despite the size of their team. Aye, I know. Yeah, they sold out. Fancy tossers.
Eriksen. Fernandes. Malacia.
That's the beard.
Good ball from Eriksen.
Thought I had a lump or something on my face. It's a bloody beard. 4-1 Midtjylland against Lazio. Oh dear. Ah, that's a foul. Advantage given. Hasn't been pulled back though. Sheriff still have the ball though. With Atenven or whatever his name is.
Rashid. Badalo. Rashid.
I think I'm getting no points from Midtjylland. 2-0 Karabag as well, by the way, against FC Nantes. Wasn't expecting that tonight. Free kick given to United.
Some of the approach play has been pretty good, and certainly they started the game very well.
Nice stadium, actually. Trabzonspor 2, Cavernes Fezda 0, Red Star Belgrade losing 2-0 at Trabzonspor.
One of them at the Bernabeu against Real Madrid, the other against Shakhtar. But after the Russian invasion of Bernadette's home country, Ukraine, he actually left the club to go and fight on the front line in Ukraine.
Nice play. Ericsson down the left. A few options in the box. He plays it to Ronaldo on the edge of the penalty area. He stops, turns, plays it to Malacia. Nice pass actually. Ericsson, Ronaldo, back to Ericsson again. And it's Casemiro with the ball. Sancho now on the left hand side from Ericsson's pass. Against the defender. On his right foot. Plays it into the centre. It's played out. Ronaldo! Oh, bye! I put 3-1 Lazio, so bye! Oh dear. And 3-0 Nantes. You've done well. So I'm saying, doesn't matter what competition you're in, you can't underestimate teams. Karabakh are a good side. Manchester United substitution, replacing number 20, Diogo Dalot, is number 23, Luke Shaw. Quality game from Diogo. It's been really, really good.
Lots of debate about how important club form is. But I guess from Southgate's point of view, he'd look at it that Maguire and Shaw were so important, so consistent for him at the last major finals of Euro 2020, and that clearly counts for a lot.
Yeah, it does. You know, just going to see. So Shaw's gone to left back. Malacia has gone to right back.
Never underestimate Europa League. Precisely. Put 3-1 to Köln today, Daz. What do you think? Who were Köln against?
With the foul. After being nutmegged by
Who were FC Köln against?
Malacia.
In the Europa Conference League, weren't they? Ah, Slovako. Put it this way. Slovako haven't won since August. Slovako haven't won any of the last 5 games in all competitions. So yeah, I highly doubt they're going to get anything against Köln. I think Köln could win 4-1 to be honest, but Köln should win that, let's be truthfully honest. Oh dear, Midtjylland 5, Lazio 1. So much so, I don't understand that. So how can Lazio beat a very good Feyenoord team by 4-2, but then lose 5-1 to Midtjylland, who, no disrespect to them, are nowhere near as good as Feyenoord? To be honest, to be fair, they lost to Forever in qualifying Köln. Alright. Still a good side though. Karabakh 3 now. 3-0 up against Nantes. And it's Jankovic. Yeah, I bet he yanked the ball into the net there. You got 2 double lads, my lad. I went to the loo and they played for 3 minutes. Have you not got that's odd. 3 minutes. Have you not got did it if it was long adverts it would come up saying skip ad. I know I've got the adverts on, but I could have sworn I turned off the bloody unskippable ones. The stream's current bitrate is higher than the recommended one. I couldn't care less. I was on the loop. Just bear me a second, I'll change that. I
coming on here.
don't want
For
any
Brazilian
adverts that are
under-20.
non-skippable.
Internationally, in fact, he got 6 goals and 11 caps for Brazil's under-20s. Viseu.
There you go. I've changed that now.
Richarlison, Gabriel, and Lucas Paquetá, the new West Ham signing. Certainly has plenty of pedigree. Felipe Viseu.
Don't understand how Lazio front three, the Mobile and Pedro, and they're getting bad. I know.
It's another Brazilian as well who's come on. There's Ronaldo here.
Here's Ronaldo on the ball.
With support arriving.
Pulls it back. Anthony couldn't get a hold of the ball. United have been chanting the same thing for the past 10 minutes now.
Viseu and Pernambuco, the players have come on. The opportunity that they tried to create for Anthony.
Yeah, good run from Ronaldo.
Double Johnson's where am I, army?
Ronaldo needs to be firm into
Double Johnson's where am I, army? Double Johnson's where am I, army? There you go.
For you this weekend at Molineux, Wolves take on
Wolves Man City, God help them.
Manchester City. Lunchtime kick-off for that, and then after the international break, we have the North London derby to look forward to, the first one of the season. Should be a great contest out at the Emirates. Arsenal against Tottenham. Tottenham beaten in Europe this week. Arsenal's game against PSV postponed. Diop. Badalo. Let the room for the shots.
Oh, decent try.
First shot on target. We've seen what happened with Man City's first shot
They've
on
had
target last night. John Stones with a
We've had a double suck.
great strike.
Ha! Omonia, a level at Wales Sociedad.
Saved it. First shot on target.
Wales Sociedad aren't even bloody. Yeah, red is my favourite colour. Omonia a draw in that Wales Sociedad. Oh dear! To be honest with you, they didn't deserve to. They won it because of a bloody penalty against us, which was never a pen. So we got robbed against it. So that's justice, really.
After the international break, away from home for Manchester United.
Bye again. I'm out at 4-1 Wales. Yeah, 1-1 Bruno for Omonia. That's a foul. Oh, he's given a free kick United instead. Double substitution made by Sheriff Tiraspol, replacing number 7 Abu Uatara and number 61 Rashid Akambi. Is number 11 Felipe Fizu and number 28 Pernambuco. Bye, see you next game or maybe Saturday. I've got nothing coming up now until the Borough game on Saturday. Omonia sounds like a chemical or something. Tell me about it. Omonia, no, sounds like something you can catch off a toilet seat. Got a touch of ammonia. There's a foul from Casemiro there. I went to the doctor, says I've got ammonia. He gave me some cream for it. Just open the second half.
Nice football at times, but just not done it in Manchester United's final third.
Up your nose!
But it's been a very comfortable evening for that man's side.
Talking about forthcoming game against Manchester City, one of the things that intrigues me about Ten Hag is his appreciation.
You could say ammonia to a doctor and he'd understand. The Gardens 2, Moldova 2. That's Sweden versus Norway. Scandinavian derby in a way, that. Sweden, Norway.
Implement a lot of what he learned from Guardiola at Ajax. Come up against a man he admires a great deal after the international.
The ball shot in the box. Oh, headed away easily. We haven't been that good in the second half, but at the end of the day, we've got the result. What city is Moldova from? Moldova.
The fullbacks to go into those midfield areas, Cancelo.
Molde is Molde, and it's in Norway. There's a place called Molde in in Norway. Djurgårdens is Stockholm. Yep.
Now, I'm not sure United have the full.
I've never been to Djurgårdens.
And I see it.
Never been to Djurgårdens.
Inside and plays midfield players. So it's going to be fascinating, that game.
Martinez to bring this a long way. Ronaldo. Shaw.
Yeah, I've never been to Djurgårdens. I've been to my grandma's garden before, but oh God, Sheriff have done all right in the second half. I mean, certainly positives and negatives for them to take from this, but they just United have been the better side though, and have got the result that, in fairness, we deserved tonight.
Manchester United only have the 9th best away record in the Premier League. That seems to clearly an area that had to be targeted for significant.
Doesn't look like we're going to get a third goal, mind, do you? We love United, we do. We love United, we do. Oh, United, we love you.
I looked it up. The last time they won 3 in a row away from home.
It's further north than I thought.
December 2020.
Yep. Molde's Molde is nowhere near. It's nowhere near Oslo. It's miles away from Oslo.
Just that we're content now with the 2-0, aren't they? The win was imperative.
Molde is
miles
away.
away.
There is actually a place called Molde.
In the group is important, so
I know it's miles away. I know it's nowhere near Oslo. Molde in Norway. Very far north. I mean, it's literally the northwest coast, near Trondheim, and then you got Oslo is practically down the bottom with Lillestrøm and Drammen and etc. Opportunity for Sheriff. Oh, unlucky. Decent cross, just slightly too high. He got his head to it though, the lad. Just wasn't a great header. It's not Bodo Glimt north, but it's further north than Stockholm. Well, obviously. Alkmaar lead Vaduz by 2 goals to 1. They've struggled in that game against Vaduz.
So far, they've been very comfortable.
So another change being made then by Manchester United.
Oh, God.
Ronaldo won't get.
Substitution for Manchester United, replacing number 7 Cristiano Ronaldo as number 36 Anthony Elanga.
Swedish international who joined Manchester United at the age of 12. Change is well made here. Dazzer has been brought on by the Sheriff coach Stefan Thomas. Started the game against Real Sociedad's Elanga, who'd been an unused sub against Arsenal.
There's only one sub there for. Was there only one sub there for Sheriff? Oh, was that a double? Just one sub there.
Gone down the middle.
Substitution made by Sheriff Tiraspol as well, replacing number 80 Iyayi Atimven is number 17 Mudasiru Salifu. It is now Monaco 0, Ferencvaros 1. They did have a goal chopped off earlier.
Christian Eriksen to take the corner for Manchester United. Taken short to Sancho. Improved angle for
Aye, blocked. Really cross was blocked. Go on.
Box office fight coming up, haven't we, on Saturday the 24th.
Why do they say the name backwards and then the number?
Against Parken. So worth making a note in the diary for that. Should be a good contest. And as well tonight we've got the
Wales Sociedad have the lead. Wales Sociedad have 2. Omonia 1. Hi, darling. Camera's gone black. Eh?
Another good week of European action on BT.
It hasn't. It hasn't. Refreshed. I got 19 points in Conference League, 15 in you up so far. Need to hope that I do better for the late kickoffs. Alright. Mia, the camera's not black, so I would refresh. Ferencváros lead in Monaco for the second time in the game, and actually the first time in the game because the other goal was disallowed. Alexander Solov with the goal for Real Sociedad, so 2-1 there.
Diop, one of their more impressive players tonight.
And don't, I wouldn't bother counting your scores up just yet, Sam, because we haven't actually finished all these games yet. Anything could happen. Sancho played to left, Alanga into the centre. Nice 1-2, Alanga. Oh, he played it into the centre. It's still in there. Oh, ref's given handball, I think, against. So you give handball against Alanga. Don't think there's much he could have done there.
Fernandes feeling that he wanted to have cause for complaint.
Aye. There's handball. I don't think there's much you can do about that, though. He's on the floor, it hits him. What can you do about that? What you meant to do when that happens? I mean, there's not much you could have done. I think there's a few predictions out of the window. 2-1 Sheriff is definitely wrong, so we say bye to that. 2-1 Sheriff's wrong. Bye. As it stands, no one's winning the score predictions tonight. And also, it's handball on the floor. No. Feyenoord 6-0 now. If me is on the stream, Feyenoord 6-0.
Nutmeg from Bruno Fernandes. Anthony to stretch his legs.
Go on, Anthony. On the right. He's done alright actually in this game, Anthony. It's one of those games that I think sort of suited him.
First time by Casemiro.
You know, we were all saying that we were surprised that some of the youngsters didn't get given a chance, but I think he'll start he'll start youngsters when we play against Omonia. I think he'll start some of the youngsters then. Who are Feyenoord playing? Sturm Graz. Sturm Graz. And I'm pretty sure Borough lost to them in pre-season once. Sturm Graz, or was that a different Austrian team? We'll see some of the youngsters, I think, against Omonia. Although it depends if he might want to play. He might want to play some of the first team, because that's an opportunity for us to get our goal difference up a little bit, I suppose. Piece of pea, my lord, piece of pea. Piece of pea, my lord, piece of pea. You mustn't forget, by the way, that Marseille was due in pre-season. You should do an EastEnders reaction channel. I don't watch that cack. I don't watch bloody soaps. I don't watch soaps. No interest in that. Free kick on the edge of the box for Sheriff. Didn't really think that was a foul. But the referees give a free kick. It's Radelic coming in. Against Casemiro.
It's a foul.
Yeah.
Casemiro clips the heel of...
He catches him, but I think that's a bit petty. Anyhow, it's a free kick for Sheriff. Another one that's going to go nowhere near. I don't watch soap and prefer Corrie because it's northern. Well, Corrie on. Do your thing. Corrie on, that's it. You know, if Sheriff scored this game, I'd give him the 3 points himself. Coronation Street. Don't watch any of them. If they scored as free kicks, I'd have given them the free. If they scored a free kick, I'd give them the really 3 points themselves. To be honest, just give them the really 3 points. I mean, there's no way they're scoring this free kick. I'm joking about it. I don't think they're scoring a free kick.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
Did you hear that woman screaming? Ooh! It was a free kick. Law. I mean, he does hit it with a lot of power, man, but it's straight to here. Did you hear that woman screaming like she was getting tortured?
The player lying behind the wall, so the ball goes under the wall and past the man on the floor.
Rather watch Police Interceptors. I do watch Police Interceptors sometimes. I watch that on occasions. Traffic Cops I've watched on occasions. Think of Gogglebox. It's a cash cow. People watching you react to TV. Ah, but Gogglebox is... it's ridiculous, Gogglebox. Poor. Final 90 seconds plus added time. Probably won't be much, mind.
I know it's difficult to judge against a side playing in the
Trabzonspor 2, Kvendes Vesda 1, a goal for Red Star.
Tougher test for Manchester United.
Ah, really? It's bringing on Maguire.
A couple of changes with Garnacho is going to be coming on. Anthony will be withdrawn, and a late introduction of Harry Maguire has been included in the England squad. I was just going to ask you how you feel
I
about
had
Manchester United
What the
so far this
hell are
season.
you on
Days
about?
under Ten Hag, but what do you make of the progress?
Well, against Brighton and Brentford, you know, Brighton were very good at Old Trafford, then it was embarrassing against Brentford.
Double substitution for Manchester United, replacing number 21, Anthony.
They were against Liverpool. The atmosphere at Old Trafford was brilliant, and then to win 4 in a row, the performance against Arsenal, and then disappointing against Real Sociedad. But I think in those 4 games, you can see the intensity.
Is number 5, Harry Maguire.
Training, you know, they work at such a high intensity.
And he takes the captain's armband. Oh, sorry, Maguire. Sorry.
They have to be at it every single.
Also going off is number 6, Alessandro Martinez. Coming on number 49, Alejandro Garnacho. For the final couple of seconds, plus added time.
Manager, you have to compete for trophies, and with only 3 trophies in the last 9 seasons, that's not been good enough. You know, they have spent money.
Why take the captain's armband for 1 minute, lol? That's what Goldbridge has put up. We're getting Jude Bellingham next summer. No. The referee has indicated a minimum of 2 minutes of added time. A minimum of 2 minutes added time.
Largely positive.
It is now 5 campaigns without silverware. The first time that's happened since.
Well, not the most not the best second half, but at the end of the day, it's a job well done. We've come to Moldova. We've played a team who have, beaten the likes of Real Madrid, scored goals against Inter, Real Madrid, etc. Against a decent side. Sheriff haven't been too bad, but they've just been poor, and they've been really poor in front of goal. They've had a lack of end product. And it's been a pretty easy night for United. We look forward to the next game, and we look forward to Omonia next in the Europa League. But United's next game, Garnacho put them under a bit of pressure there. Jagardin's a lead in Moldova again. 3-2. Oh, go on, finish it. Ah, lucky Sancho just goes away from him. Mind of United's next games. United's next game is not until 2nd of October, Manchester Derby. Ours at Alkmaar 3-1 now. 2nd of October, Man City. 6th of October, Omonia away. And then Everton on the 9th on a 7 o'clock kickoff. Okay. 7 o'clock on a Sunday. Okay. And that's full time. And the whole stadium stands and applauds the 2 teams. It was a bit like, in a way, it was a little bit like watching an international friendly, if you want to class it as that. But at the end of the day, it's a Europa League win for United. It's our first win at the group stage after being robbed by the referee in the last game against Wales Sociedad. United will go home happily with the 3 points from Hang the Glazers. Oh my God. United will go on with 3 points. Happy days. No one got the predictions right, so well done to no one. But fair play to Sheriff. They put in a decent performance. They just weren't good enough in the. They weren't good enough in the penalty area. Wasn't the most entertaining of matches, but it's a job well done. We got the job done, and that's all that we're bothered about. Give you the full-time scores as they come in around the ground in the Europa League and the Conference League. All the games coming towards full-time. United winning by 2 goals still against Sheriff. Dazzer football stand man of the match. It's got to be Diogo Dalot. Dalot was magnificent down that right hand side today. He's getting better and better as the games go on, and it's nice to see him play. It's nice to see him, getting himself in the game again and playing like he used to under Jose Mourinho. I heard the Sims women's. I don't think he knows what he's going on about. The stats in the end, 11 shots for Sheriff, don't know where they got that from, and 8 for United, 3 shots on target for us today, 2. So it wasn't an amazing game, but at the end of the day, we got the result that we probably deserved in the end, and we go home with 3 points. If you had a bet on corners, the corner count 6 on the corners, and the cards 2. Sociedad have 6 minutes at a time. I am going to turn on to that just very quickly. Just watch the final couple of moments there. Midtjylland have beaten Lazio by 5 goals to 1. Is that Sociedad? Yes. They're 2 minutes into added time in that. Full-time results are coming in then, ladies and gentlemen. So here we go. Your full-time results and latest scores in the UEFA Europa League and the Conference League. Starting with the Europa League. Midtjylland 5, Lazio 1. Olympiacos 0, Freiburg 3. Karabag 3, Nantes 0. Ooh. Sheriff Tiraspol 0, Manchester United 2. Trabzonspor 2, Cavendish Fezda 1. Feyenoord 6, Sturm Graz 0. That is the latest score. Monaco 0, Ferencvaros 1. Also latest score, and it's still currently Wales Sociedad 2, Omonia 1. In the UEFA Europa Conference League, scores in there: AZ Alkmaar 4, Vaduz 1. Apollon 1, Dnipro 3 is the latest score. Cluj 0, Sivasspor 1 is the latest score. Djurgårdens 3, Molde 2. Gent 3, Shamrock Rovers 0. Punic 2, Slovan Bratislava 0. Slavia Prague 3, Balkani 2 is the latest score. Žalgiris 0, Basel 1. And that is all of your scores at the moment. Sociedad closing in on 3 points here. Watch a Ferencvaros fan. He's going to be happy if it stays like this. Right. It is over. Ferencvaros have beaten Monaco. Oh dear. By a goal to 0 there. Quite stunning. And I don't know how they've actually done that. Certainly didn't see that coming today. Any other full-time results coming in? No. Midtjylland 5, Lazio 1. I mean, who'd have thought that at the start of the night, that they were going to win that? I certainly didn't. Dnipro have won at Apollon Limassol, 3 goals to 1 there. 90 seconds left for Real Sociedad. It's the Omonia Omonia's coach has actually just been booked. Oh, Neil Lennon. Neil Lennon's the manager of Omonia. Huh. No wonder they're losing then. Completely forgot about that. He did this Shakhtar Celtic match. Alright. Here's an opportunity for Sociedad. Oh, bye! So United, Sancho and Ronaldo have sent Sheriff Tiraspol packing, and they go home with no points. United go home with 3 points in the bag. Still waiting on the other full-time scores. Still waiting on Slavia Prague against Balkany, 3-2 at the moment. That's not full-time yet. Cluj 0, Tiraspol 1, still ongoing. Feyenoord 6-0 against Sturm Graz is still going on. And actually, just as I speak, we have actually just had a full-time score. Slavia Prague have beaten FC Balkany by 3-2. And Real Sociedad have got 6 points out of 6. They have beaten Omonia by 2-1. And on to the 8 o'clock kickoffs then. Why do most continental stadiums just chuck away fans up in the corner in the top tiers? I don't know. You have down to the pub to celebrate? Nah, not really. I'm trying to sort some tea out to be good. So that's all the full-time scores. We are just awaiting full-time score. Yep, full-time score in Cluj 0, Tiraspol 1. Good result there for the Turkish side. And Feyenoord have won by 6-0. So that does conclude all of these 5:45 kickoffs. And it's all on to the 8 o'clock kickoffs tonight then. I won't be live for that because I'm going to disappear now anyway. West Ham featuring at 8 o'clock, so we'll see what happens there. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching. I've been Darryl Johnson. I'll see you all again very, very soon indeed. Good 2-0 win for United in the end. Wasn't amazing, but we've got ourselves 3 points in the bag and our first 3 points in the UEFA Europa League. I'll see you again very, very soon, but till then, bye!